Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Hunter's Moon, a Sovereign Syndicate adventure. Now, some of you might recognize Sovereign Syndicate, especially if you've been around the review channel for a while, because I actually did a review of the original Sovereign Syndicate. It was more of, I wouldn't say a CRPG, it was close to it. It had a bunch of CRPG kind of dialogue elements, but it didn't have CRPG combat, if that makes sense. Not in the same sense. So Hunter's Moon, being a deck builder, kind of threw me for a loop, and I'm like, I have to try this. I liked the original game. The story was pretty good. The bugs did get to me a little bit, but I had fun with it. So Hunter's Moon, I love deck builders. So we're going to try this one. We're going to go into slot 3.
Londoners are no stranger to a thick fog, Hugo, but this is no regular weather phenomenon.
Oh, we actually have to press spacebar to continue. It's voice acted.
Shall I recap? First, the fog lifted and we could see the moon. Its natural procession halted with that unnatural violet hue. Then, random violence erupted in the streets and crazed animals. Even for the East End, that's unexpected. But where did they come from? And now reports of radical zealots causing mayhem. Well, it's no mystery why Her Majesty chose to enlist my aid. I am, after all, the brightest technological mind of our era. Yes, thank you, Hugo. I believe we'll find the answers in the skies above London. Take a look at the oscilloscope. These radiation readings, well, I don't know what to make of them. If the equipment is functioning properly, it shouldn't be possible.
Now, as far as the setting of this, it is steampunk, for those of you that are curious. So do expect a lot of stuff like this, with the helium robot with a propeller kind of thing.
Unless...
It's also got a lot of fantasy creatures. So in the original, there was not a minotaur.
The engines must have been damaged in the storm. Fortunately, my armor kept me safe, but we'll need to make some repairs.
Burn the heretics.
Hugo, I believe these locals intend to do us harm. Kindly relay a missive to the Syndicate dispatch. We may need some assistance.
Oh no, we need assistance, and we also need tutorials. So yeah, this is the full version of the game. So we'll see how it kind of goes as far as progress is like. But we have to defeat enemies when playing cards. Usual thing, they cost energy to play. Whenever energy is spent, end your turn. New cards will be drawn, and energy is restored to maximum. We have defensive cards allow you to gain block. Each point of block reduces physical damage to your vigor. Half your block will decay at the start. Oh, so we actually get to keep some of our block. That's not a common thing. It's available in a few games like this. And mental damage affects nerve and cannot be blocked. Okay, so we have basically magic bypass. Predicted enemy's intent above them. If the enemy is attacking, hover there to reveal their... Okay. Allies will share their intent as well. So we can have some allies in this. Nice. Beyond cards, you also have abilities and consumables. Each agent has a unique ability that can be used 3 times for combat. During your journey, you'll find consumables that are removed after use. Okay. This is fairly standard. So these are coming after both of us. You are doing a defend. Okay, so I think... Are these our attacks or... Okay, no, those are the attacks coming in. And you have these going out. Hugo intends to apply a debuff on itself. Intends to put a debuff over there. We intend to get a debuff from Griswold. Why do you do this to the Griswold? Oh, they're both called Griswold. Oh no, Griswold is us. Pitchfork Lunatic and Sickle Lunatic. Okie dokie. That intends to do 4 damage to us. If the attack breaks through block, the debuff is applied. Okay, so we need some block. We have a little bit of energy over there on the left. We have 5 electric damage to a random enemy. That's not going to be enough to kill them, but we can do it 3 times for combat. Okie dokie. I think I see all of our stats. And we also have 15 mental up here. I don't know. Yeah, that's just our nerve. Vulnerability incoming attack damage is increased by 50% for 2 turns. 20% chance to miss with each attack. I think we do a flashbang, a defend, and burst fire is too expensive for us. So I think we want to do the flashbang. Blind them. That gives them a 50% chance to just miss. Skill type card is played. The character gains 2 block. I don't care if he gains some block. He's got vulnerability. I am going to go ahead and drop that on myself. I'm going to go ahead and just do that. Because that's going to do a little bit of extra damage. We're just going to burn all those like right at the start. We have 7 block. Hopefully one of those misses. Otherwise, we are going to be pretty much boned. Actually, where does it actually? Yeah, we have our block over here on the left. 7 on the left. End turn. Okay, so they actually. It seems like they changed their targets. And now they're going to do just normal attacks. That kind of sucks. Deal 10 electric damage. Currently have a weakness on us. Deal 1 to X damage at the end of each turn. Apply 6 static charge to all enemies. I don't know what static charge. Deals 1 to 6 at the end of each turn. So this is... Man, all of our stuff is so expansive. I'm going to go after you. It's going to mean we're not taking any damage in. You're applying block to both of us. Our ally is kind of boned. I'm going to go shoot you in the face and end turn. So all we have left is this guy right here. We're going to take 10 damage on... 5 damage on Hugo. 5 to the armor. Okay, so we got blocks coming in. Blessing, so we don't really have... Oh, we can actually apply this to an ally. I'm going to put that on you. I'm going to attack you. I'm going to put that on you as well. Just block the damage. Got the relay. That only costs 2 to do. Target ally heals 6 vigor. We could actually heal you. You're at 34 out of 35, so it doesn't really matter that much. Could do burst fire. That would be enough to kill it. But then we wouldn't get to see how this works. Kind of want to just see how this works. Okay, so that just does... Yeah, it's applying the weakness thing there. I'm just going to go ahead and jury rig you because why not? End turn. I could have killed him this turn. Yes, I am aware. I just want to see how this works. Okay, so that seems fine. And yeah, we have static charges on various things. I'm just going to do Arc Blast and finish him off. We didn't take any real damage there. I think you might have been down to 1.
Looks like you have correspondence. Must be urgent to reach you here.
I won't be needing that room tonight, Eustace. I'm off to help an old friend.
Not an old friend. Broken Wings. Doom level 1. As you play travel cards to get closer to your objective, a sense of impending doom grows, increasing the difficulty of enemy encounters. Encounter with a character or event. I'm gonna go with... Oh, this is another character. Okay, so in the original game, the original Syndicate, you actually did have multiple parties. So you would actually rotate through the characters, they'd bump into each other, they'd gain different groups that you'd actually work with, and then they'd bounce back off of each other and go in different directions. It was a little bit disorienting because each of the sections were relatively short. I'm hoping that they didn't do that with this, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing ever. Let's go with the encounter.
Emerging from the wood's darkest recesses, you spy a caravan in a clearing. Close by are a tent and a table, but the site is deserted. A warm campfire suggests that someone was recently here, though you have no desire to wait for them in a forest full of predators.
Which one do we choose? Doesn't give us the result on any of them yet. I think we are still kind of in the tutorial-ish area. I'm gonna go with... Look inside the caravan.
Inside is a chaotic mess. Books and knickknacks scattered everywhere. You pocket a lone item from the shelf to your right and move on.
Ooh, what did we get? Also, what is that? Lower merchant prices. What did we get? We got cards. Gain a card. Oh, it's actually just equipment for us. Okay, 6 damage to all enemies, 12 damage and apply bleeding, or bluff. Discard 1 card, apply 1 vulnerability and 1 weakness to all enemies. Bluff might actually not be a bad one to pick, especially since it's free. This bumps up the curve. This keeps the curve low. I'm going to go with bluff. I don't know what the rest of our deck looks like yet. We can probably... Can we view our deck? Doesn't look like it. No. There needs to be a deck view option if you're going to be getting cards this early. At least that's my opinion. Oh, we've got a dog with us. I don't know what the little heart thing next to the little dog image is. Let us find out. Oh, 1 second. I need to close that. There we go. Just so we don't end up with, like, having weirdness. Okay, so you are intending to attack dog. You're intending to shield him. Dog is intending to attack them. When vigor would be reduced to 0, this character enters recovery form instead of dying. The beginning of each turn heals 2 vigor. So the enthralled in the back is buffing this guy. This guy is attacking us. And the dog is doing nothing. So we definitely want to get some block in on you. I'm going to do Scattershot. And end turn. We could actually look at our deck over here. I think we can actually click on that. Yeah. So we can see what all is in our deck now. Yeah, we have bluff left in there, 2 more defense, plus what we have down here. They are going to attack the ever-living hell out of main character here. So that kind of sucks for me because I can't kill them in 1 round either. So we're going to be taking a crap ton of damage. Kind of wish Hercules would do something, but... I guess we go after the guy that doesn't have any shield yet. No, Hercules is doing stuff. Okay, so he's attacking that front line. Oof. Okay, so intends to get 6 of the burst. Intends to give that. We have... Oh, you're attacking. No, yeah, you're getting attacked by that one. So you're intending to give yourself some of that. I am going to go ahead and discard that. You get defend. I'm going to go ahead and give myself some defend. Just let it roll. Because we only lose half of our defense per turn, so that's perfectly fine. So we do Scattershot. You're doing 6 damage. Oh, 9 damage on him. Why are you taking 9 damage from that? Oh, and Hercules is going to do 6. Okay. Not much we can do about that. I think I'm going to keep going after the guy in the back. Just because the guy in the back is providing shields to the guy in front. Dog should be fine healing each turn. We are not healing each turn, unfortunately. So that 16 is coming from you. So bonk, bonk. Defend on yourself. I don't know what this does. Yeah, it just applies it because we have no cards left. Haha. So if we do that at the very end of our turn, it can be kind of useful. That's... Especially if we burn our entire hand. Okie dokie. I smell what you're cooking. So no damage is coming in on us. I don't know what that is. And he tends to just get a buff. Okay, so we are going to go bonk. Bonk. And just a defense on ourselves. I don't know if there's a limit to how much defense we can have stacked up either. So far, this is fairly easy, but we did take quite a bit of damage. Victory. Do we get anything from that? Nope. And we're at the Starling. Okay, so we get to the
You
ship.
see a pillar of smoke and follow it to a small farm where the Starling rests in a field. Despite signs of a struggle, it looks like lights are on inside. You climb the gangplank and find Griswold inside, ratcheting a leaking pipe. He looks relieved to see you and invites you to join him at a table covered in maps and scientific charts.
Ooh, scientific charts.
She'd make a fine barn, Griswold.
Would she now?
The Starling's engines took a beating in the storm, but she'll fly again. I just need the right parts.
The two of you seem to have your hands full. What exactly does Her Majesty need from me?
Our engines need replacement parts. Not something you can pick up in the Haypenny shop, but I'm sure you'll manage. Hugo and I need to stay here and finish repairs.
Ah. I have a feeling each of our runs has the potential to unlock more characters.
I'm certain the lunatics who accosted us outside were motivated by some external force. If you're able, find out what it is and put a stop to it.
And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get more characters just by going out there on adventures, and we get the parts by winning them. So that's going to be the roguelike aspect. Okay. Our repairs, Starling's facilities were damaged. Spend salvage to refurbish them and unlock new capabilities and agents to support your mission. I don't think we have, we don't have any repair parts yet. But we have the armory, common card to your deck at the start of each journey. Oh. When recuperating between missions, gain a rare relic. Unlock Jericho. When recuperating between missions, gain 1 epic card. All agents gain 10 max vigor. Unlock Nandi. And that increases our durability in the lab. And we can restore vigor between missions. Nice. All agents gain 5 nerve. At the start of battle, gain fearless. For some reason, this makes me think that we can permanently lose units. Because that restore vigor thing is mildly terrifying. Reroll basic reward after the elite boss. At a common or rare relic at the start of the journey. And then gain 5 salvage. Unlock Griswold. Okay, so whenever we get the workshop and stuff, we can do that. Okay, and this gets us the various characters. So there, it looks like there's 3 extra characters there. XP earned from the missions will increase the level of your agents. Each level increases provide all unlocked agents with a talent point towards the purchase of unique agent abilities. Okay. So we have Molly, but we have the other 3 left to actually learn. You have Thick Hide, but we don't actually have level ups on you yet. All allies gain evasion, and Hercules gains 5 max vigor, and then as they level up, we get their secondary things going. These are our cards. So our card list is way different than what we had in the actual combat. Or unless these are ones that we can learn throughout the go. Because we have attack, we have defend. We have our uncommon cards here. Which we didn't, I don't think we used any of. So I guess all we have is to start a mission. And yeah, we can't go with any of them. We can only go with you. For this agent, the nighttime streets of London are home, and the weird abominations of the Hunter's Moon, nothing more than a new quarry. Her motives for joining the Syndicate are questionable, but her shotgun, blade, and trusty hound Hercules more than compensate for any misgivings her allies might harbor. Then we have all their stories. We'll look at them a little bit closer whenever we get a little bit further in. We only have the one choice here. And yeah, there are a number of missions to do. Intriguing. We can't go into those other areas first, so we have to do this one. Progress 0 out of 8. This could go very poorly.
Delivered a message to the Starling. Bloodthirsty faces in the night forced me to take refuge in the old town well. If this message reaches you, I can only survive here a few more days. Please help.
Mission 1, Waiting in the Well. So we've got essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 encounters, and then we have the encounter in the well. Battle with humans driven mad by Chaos Moon, or visit and scavenge materials for completing your mission. I think we're going to do Abandoned Farm first. Could gain a card. We can restore vigor and nerve. We're not going to do that just yet. I think we are going to go ahead and scavenge for resources. We're going to go with another encounter.
You come across a travelling fiddler, camping by the roadside. He takes notice as you pass, but continues his song. It whispers of a terrible gang of highwaymen who terrorized the forest long ago. One of the leaders, Old Tom, was a murderous sort and was hanged at the top of the hill.
I'm going to do the risky one. I'm going to go listen
The melody
closely.
continues as you learn about his dying words. I am the devil's son, and when I return, I'll bring this land to ruin, with naught but a whisper.
And we got, as you play, sense of impending doom grows. Yay. And we found a clue. So that actually caused this doom level to go up, which is going to make things harder. I'm going to go risky. We're going to go after the relic. So what do we have here? We've got 106 life. Feral Werewolf is doing 16 and 16. I think we go ahead and make sure we get a little bit defense on you. 7, 14. Oh, and that is just sweeping against all of us, unfortunately. Okay, so he's going to give himself armor, a blessing, and a curse. I think I'm going to just go aggressive. And then I will put defense in on you so we can actually build it up, because he'll get back up. And he's got +2 strength. If the attack breaks our defense. That gets us up to 10, so we don't get a downside. That's going to break your defense, but I think I want you to actually have a little bit of recovery, and we'll just bash your armor so it goes down a little bit faster. And he's bleeding from the dog bite. Nice. And he causes bleeding himself. Okie dokie. And then attack and attack. We're not doing great. I think we'll be okay. What in the hell are you? Oh, God. So you're going to kill him. And we have weakness on us. Well, I'm going to have to go more and more block on us. You're going down. You'll be at 1 life. I'm just going to go straight for your face. That reduces the damage we take. Now he's going to buff himself again. I think we do just go aggro and then get defense on ourselves again. Got 11 damage coming in. I am going to have to just block. You'll be fine. Let's get some more bleed on him. And he has the revival thing. So he will come back. We're going to get a debuff on this fight. Don't have enough to do scatter shot, but I think next turn we kill this thing and get a relic. So that hurt like a truck. I think we'll be okay. Add 1 consumable slot. Increase travel card preview by 1. Increase number of travel decks by 1. I'm going to go ahead and take the travel deck one. Remove all static charge and heal 5 vigor. That will be handy. Battles and encounters provide agent valuable training. That's going to be training in gold. Got ourselves a tarot card, and we got ourselves a normal card as well. So that is a one-shot ability. I think it's a tough decision between these. I think we take Desperate Shot because we just need more offense. Okay. Oh, Quick Draw is drawing. We don't have any slots, do we? We have 0 consumable slots, I guess. Oh, never mind. What? Oh, increase max by 1. Reduce your max number of consumables to 0? I didn't want the tarot card. Can I actually get rid of it? Nope. Okay. Well, I can't take it because I didn't know the tarot card was going to do that game. Do another event.
Emerging from the wood's darkest recesses, you spy a caravan in a clearing. Close by are a tent and a table, but the site is deserted. A warm campfire suggests that someone was recently here, though you have no desire to wait for them in a forest full of predators.
I'm going to inspect the tent this
Upon
time.
the
Maybe it'll
table
heal me.
are a crystal ball, a candle, and several sheets of paper. A gust of wind sends a few sheets flying to the floor, revealing an item you hope no one will miss. You take it and leave the peculiar premises.
Okay, so what does that do? You can no longer fuck off. Well, our tarot cards are absolute ass so far, so maybe don't take those. I'm gonna do this one next, so we can actually get to the carts. So we can't heal anymore. We don't have any damage coming in this time, so I just need to be going... What is that? Hostile actions must target a character with this status when possible for 3 turns. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you in the face a bit, and since we can't heal, I'm gonna grab that. Oh, we actually have... Oh, it gives us a crap ton more energy. I will deal 7 more damage to you. In the hopes of getting a little bit out at the beginning. Okay, so that guy's probably going to start attacking us, and it has an unknown effect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and defend you. This, I guess, maybe isn't that bad. I don't know what I thought that symbol was going to be, but it's increasing our energy. So I don't like this can no longer heal effect. That actually is complete ass. What does Hercules intend to attack? You know what? We are going to go ahead and just burn that. We're just going to go up massive on our defense. So having more energy, I guess, is not a bad thing. Okay, so he's intending to do what to us? An unknown and 10 damage to you? So we're just going to start clawing through your ass. And he is stealing gold from us, by the way. I am not unaware of this. It's just, there's nothing I can do about it right now. So all of us have defense. He is trying to flee. Unfortunately, we don't have the damage to do anything to him, so it's just going to be we end turn. Goodbye, enemy. He got away with our gold. He's a bastard. Consumable. We cannot do anything with that, unfortunately. I'll gain a card. Wind up. Next attack deals additional damage equal to wind up lost when hit. Deal 10 damage to all enemies, but if your vigor is below, yada yada. I think we're gonna do... I think I'm gonna do From the Shadows, just because we really lack any real tools to deal with anything. But visit to gain or replace tarot cards. Since we can't heal, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a tarot card. Increase max by 1. Ignore all travel deck bonuses and reduce the number of travel decks to 1. I don't know what the travel decks are, but sure. Oh, that's these. This is fine. Oh, ugh. Ugh. You guys are horrendous looking. You're like, okay, they're foxes, but they look like deformed chihuahuas. Okay, so 26 life. They're coming in for quite a bit of damage on us. So I'm going to get as much defense going there as possible. We're going to go... Which one are you thinking? You're just going to give yourself block, aren't you? Yeah. So I guess we'll just go after the front one. Try and soften the boogers up. Okay, so... We'll draw one more just to see what we have. 4 damage, gain 4 block. We're going to go ahead and grab you some block. Oh, never mind. We just screwed ourselves. I should have done the 4 and 4. For some reason, I didn't register that 4 was a debuff 4. So we're going to be taking some damage here. This is fine. We'll be fine. 6 damage to all enemies. Yes. All the attacks are going in on you, so we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit more defense. Go after him. So that mitigates some of this. As long as our dog's taking the hits, I think we're okay. Okay, so that's 14. That'll block everything they have. I think we do just start going in on you. And they do get weakness from his howl. So he does seem to be like on a cycle too. So get rid of that bastard. We've got 8 coming in on you. Nothing else we can really do besides just shoot this guy. He's going to get through his defense, unfortunately. But next turn, we should be able to kill him, I think. As long as we have, like, any of our damage-dealing ones. Yeah, we have enough. Bonk. We're at 37 out of 50. Can no longer gain coins. I don't think we necessarily want that one. Pickpocket would not be bad. I think point blank is going to be what we want, though, because we have a lot of energy. We don't have enough tarot slots, so we just continue on and hope we do fine. Rising tensions, and then we have a crooked hair to restore vigor or earn coin to remove cards. Oh god, you guys are horrendous looking. Okay, so they're coming in on us for 8. 2 status effects 1s. And a non-status. He's getting 7, so he's not going to be able to block all of this. I am going to go ahead and go after the weakest one, which is the one in the back. Because if we can get rid of a target faster, that'd be good. We're going to grab as much of that as possible. I think we point blank, and we didn't get the AoE one, unfortunately. So I think we point blank you. Which one of you is attacking me? Guy in the middle? We're definitely going to defend there. Kill you. End turn. Dog might take some extra damage here, but we won't. These are obviously like the starter areas. 6 damage to all enemies. Guess we'll give you some block. Start in on the second guy. We're pretty much just, we don't have, oh, what status effect is that? At 3 stacks, deal 6 damage. So that just applies it is a burst damage. Basically, you add up scratches, then you eventually get burst down. Okay. So they're all going after you. We kill you off. 25 damage to that guy, and drop a little bit of armor on you. So the normal encounters we look like we're going to be fine with. Yeah, we should be fine with those. I don't know if we're going to be able to heal at the inn. Unfortunately, it cannot take any consumables because of that. Trauma deals 1 damage each time the character attacks, once per stack. I mean, knee to the gut seems like it might be a good stack up. Reload, gaining block was not bad either. It's between these two. Either we get another card or we get trauma. I think we're actually going to go for the block, just for safety's sake. So what do we have in here? 25 vigor, stay the night. And yeah, it won't actually let you heal in there. I was hoping it would. It's unfortunate. So we've got our final encounter.
In the middle of a small hamlet, a few maddened villagers lurk with sling blades and other makeshift weapons, howling with devilish delight. You can see the well, but you may not be able to reach it without a fight.
Meet them bravely.
Come on then, you shout. They laugh maniacally and begin to charge.
Ooh, danger battle. I don't know what this is doing to us, but I think it might actually have done... No, I think it might have actually restored nerve. Okay. Intriguing. You're doing... Intends to heal itself. You guys have various buffs. We're having some cursed attacks coming in on us. So I think 2 defense should be enough to actually keep us safe from that. I probably should kill this guy, but... She scares me more because she has healing. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go damage in on her. She's gonna heal herself, but hopefully it's not a massive heal. We actually haven't seen any real healing abilities. Okay, so that's 4. They're going to attack us. So that's going to be 20 damage coming in. We don't have any way to deal with that. We'll block some of it, but regret our decision to not go after the middle guy. Okay, so 25 damage. I think we do a reload first. That would knock you down to 11, but we don't have enough to kill either of them if we do that. Yeah, I think we just do the point blank. And defend on you twice. Keep him from taking any damage. And then we are pretty much free to just nuke this guy if possible. I do like our setup at the moment, but it's not perfect. The tarot cards I was a little harsh on, I think. There was the fight. We get some gold and stuff like that. Remove all debuffs of an agent or ally. Unfortunately, we don't have access to that. I think I want to keep going with reloads, because we have pretty good energy at the moment.
Following the old man's feeble cries, you toss a rope down into the darkness and haul him up. He's filthy and emaciated, but he will recover in time. He thanks you profusely for your aid.
So we got someone. Take a turn at ease before continuing on this mission. Restore health and gain bonuses from the airship upgrades. Cool. Oh, we get to remove cards from our deck if we want. I think probably our weakest one is going to be... So it's persistent. These are replacing our defense, but these only work for us instead of our ally. Think we actually get rid of... I don't think we get rid of a card. Do we? Kind of wish we had an attack draw. We could just feed that all the way through. I'm going to get rid of just the normal attack.
Beneath the light of the crimson moon, Epping Forest seems corrupted somehow. The trees are twisted into unnatural shapes, and you feel as if you're being observed by a lurking evil. The path you are following has come to an end. You'll have to retrace your steps.
Oh, do we have to come back out? Mission 2. We have no way to heal. So we just go until we die, or do we end mission? I'm slightly curious what happens if we abandon the run. You flee the Starling, you resolve to continue with renewed vigor. We get XP. We got 2 levels. I'm just curious what the side effect is. Also, we have repair, so that costs 5 to do. We don't have access to these yet, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have access to those yet. We actually have to do them in an order. Okay, so we have those. Agents, I'm going to go with Slippery Target to start. And I'm going to go with... And we're going to go along this bottom one. These can level up, but it's going to take a lot of points. Okay, start mission. Do we actually have to start over from the very beginning? Get all bonuses from the airship upgrade. We don't have any of the tarot cards now. Additional damage equal to wind up with hit, lost 1 hit. Think we're gonna go with a trauma. I'm going to
Something
not...
evil haunts the trees surrounding Hangman's Hill. The woods are strange here. The shadows somehow darker, and there have been rumors of a weird creature lurking just out of sight. Several people have gone missing. It's time to investigate.
I'm probably going to push my way through this one. But yeah, so it takes us back to mission 1. But I will pay more of attention to what it's going to give us as far as tarot cards and consumables go and stuff like that. Because we lost all of our consumable slots from that. We're going to go... We're going to go after the elite battle first. Oh, you are terrifying. Copper Spider. Block is not lost at the beginning of turn, and it's immune to poison, bleeding, but vulnerable to electric damage. And you are getting... Each time the character is attacked, it gains 1 block, vulnerable to burning, cold, and electric damage. Okay. So they're both kind of weird guys that we don't have any ability to do anything special with. Nice. Okay. 5% chance to evade incoming attacks. Take no damage. 1 per stack. So we have 5% chance to dodge. He's got 1. So I'm gonna go with those. I'm going to apply trauma to you. So now he's just going to take damage each time he attacks. Which seems fine to me. It's not going to hurt anything, right? So you're just doing your thing there. And I'm going to throw a block on us, because I'm more afraid of them killing us than I am afraid of them killing our ally. So he's got bleeding and trauma. He is whatever. Got a lot of damage coming in on you. Sadly, we don't get through his armor, but I'll give you whatever defense I can, friend. And now we can go ahead and apply another trauma to you. Dog is going to attack him for 6. Got some damage coming in on you, so let's go ahead and mitigate it. Yeah, we'll deal with the robot bastard up front later. Our dog should be able to tank most of this. So you get to go away. You defend. And I'm going to start just eating your armor, I guess. Okay, he intends to do that. And you are intending to do a curse attack on us. So we need to block that. And it's immune to bleed, so it can't do anything with that. So each time it attacks us, we have to be blocking that nonsense. And we're going to do normal attack. I think that should finish it off. Yay, it did. Sweet. I'm glad it doesn't regenerate armor every turn. That would have been awful. Draw 1 card from the exhaust pile. Cost 0 this turn. Cool. We got ourselves some gold and some XP. Lose 10 gold, gain 10 8 wind up. Draw 3 cards, discard 1 exhaust. I'm going to go with the ace up the sleeve. Getting some card draw doesn't hurt. Milling our deck is absolutely not terrible. We're going to go after an elite fight. Hopefully it's the wolf again. Hey, it is. Probably stronger than before. No, it's same strength. Let's go ahead and draw 3 cards and discard 1. I'm going to go with none of these help us. We're just taking a crap ton of damage off the top. So I'm going to go with getting rid of Scatter Shot because it's the least valuable to us. We're going to do trauma. And some 7 damage. And we have access to that as well if we need it. I don't think we're going to go for it, but... Oh, here's all of our defense as well. I mean, sure. I'll go for it on me. And he gets strong. That scares me, is whenever he gets strong like that. It's gonna... God damn it. Well, I kind of might have to use that, because that's going to be 18 and a debuff. It's probably bleed. So we're going to do another trauma to you. We're not going to burn that right now. We're just going to go for your face. Hopefully it's not too bad of a hit. Yeah, it's bleed. Lovely. Bleed sucks for me. I'm going to go ahead and use my abilities. There's another attack. Yeah, I'm just going for damage right now. We can heal after this, hopefully. Weakness kind of sucks a little bit. We're going to be taking 28 freaking damage. There's no way I can actually do that right now. Of course, we do not get... Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Bite me about 90 ways to Tuesday, please. I drew my entire deck. All I have left in it is defend once. Fuck you. that absolutely sucks ass. We have basically 5 turns before we die. Well, we're building up armor at least. So is he, unfortunately, but I don't know why our draws are so clusterfucky right now, but it is not making me happy at the moment. We're at 9 fucking life. At the start of battle, summon a contraption Arachnobot. Apply 1 weakness to all enemies. I am going to go with Handy Contraption. That at least gets us some more bodies. Heal 3 Vigor? I mean, yes. I will gladly take that. Remove all trauma and heal 5 Vigor. I'll take those. Yeah, I should have read the card last time. We could go for another Ace Up the Sleeves. That deck thins for us. Next one is going to be the Crooked Hair, without a doubt. We're gonna stay the night. Because we absolutely need our life back. We did pretty good last time. There's a sawmill down there, Whispers in the Dark, Rising Tensions. I'm going to visit the merchant. We have some money. That's an upgraded Knee to the Gut. That's a better block. 3 damage at the beginning of each turn. Static charge to the target enemy. And relics over here are way too expensive. Random rare. Heal 3 vigor. Ooh. That would be very nice. Both of these are like, yes. But unfortunately, we don't have access to that. I'm going to go with a reload. Knee to the Gut is very tempting, but reload is just going to do more for us. This we could have sold for 32 and probably gotten something from here, but you think I'd rather have this as a pocket heal? Now I'm going to do Spiked Urchin as well. We have a stack of 2 of these. And that's just like blank encounter there. I'm going to go with Foes from Beyond the Veil because, yeah, we have a sawmill down there. That can actually get us further repairs. What are you? 95. Immune to poison, bleeding, trauma, but vulnerable to burning and cold. We don't do any of that. It's immune to trauma, which makes me sad. So we go Smacky Smack. We also have a little friend down here. So it's attempting to apply a debuff. And Hercules is trying to do a debuff as well. So we're just going to go some armor there. I probably should have done Knee to the Gut, but he can't be bleeding. He can't be traumatized. Get rid of Scatter Shot. Do I just attack him? Or do I block the damage? I think I just block the damage. I don't want to find out what his debuff is. Having a friend is nice. So I will do that one. He's only coming in for 8 damage, so I am going to go ahead and be a little aggro on him. I'm not going to burn the Ace Up the Sleeve yet. Oh, fuck you. You killed my friend. I didn't notice it was going to take damage on that one, so that kind of sucks. And I'll just throw defense on me. Just something we can work towards. I'm liking this so far. I would love to be able to get super far into it, but I know that I won't be able to do like a 5-hour run on it tonight. I might actually stitch 2 sessions together. We'll see. So you're coming in for... We can block one of them. We can bust through his armor. Get him a little bit of weakness so he does less damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, and we evaded one of them too. Nice. 5% chance of evasion. It worked for us. Gonna go ahead and gain that block and get a draw. 7 and block again. And yeah, Spectral is just protecting him from pretty much all of the status effects that I do, unfortunately. That's only 14 damage. So I think I gain a little bit of block there and just attack twice. I need to get the point blank shot. That is what I really want. Let's go for attack to the face. Bonk. And each time we defeat an enemy, we heal a little bit at least. Okay, so we have upgrade a card. I'm going to do upgrade first. That's nice. Gain a card. We want vulnerability. Yes. And then we go to the sawmill. What's after that? Foes from beyond the veil again. We'll see how it works out in the long run, but I'm going to go with, oh, we can gain 10. Okay, we can hire a hand, but we're just going to go for 5 salvage. Make progress. So rising tensions. This seems like a good one to go to. As we can get to her cart. Oh, it's 2 of you now. No. I think they're weaker though, aren't they? Each time a skill type card is played. We go like that. There wasn't much we could have done there. I need to get some tarot cards with the plus energy but a penalty situation going on. I think we go after you. Because this is 2 enemies that are going to be a pain in the ass. I don't know if we'll ever have an Arachnobot survive to the end of this. We'll try. Okay, so that's coming from the guy in the back, unfortunately. So we'll be taking 3 damage from this, which kind of sucks, but and end turn. Do you actually? Oh, they're not attacking the guy in the front, unfortunately. They just seem to attack randomly, which kind of sucks for me, but yeah, it's fine. We don't have anything in the exhaust pile right now. We don't actually have any death coming towards us. I think I am going to do Ace Up the Sleeve. We're going to discard one of you. Pop you. Did take a little bit of trauma off of that, unfortunately. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, and we have trauma damage, unfortunately. Another Ace Up the Sleeve. Why are our draws so fucking clustery? I guess we go with that. Pick 1 card to discard. Yeah, you go away. We have 6 trauma. I think we might actually want to do that. Then we do 9 damage. And 7 damage. Because now our trauma is gone. Probably shouldn't have wasted it this early, but I think we'll be okay. So vulnerability in 6. We go for a reload. 9. Got what I was hoping for. We're almost healed back up. Okay, upgrade a random card. 8 damage to all enemies is not bad. That's at least worth the price. Vicious attack. Seems like actually the best one out of those for me right now. Get a little bit of bleed on stuff that we can make bleed. We're not getting a lot of money, but... Oh, gain a random tarot card or gain a random consumable. I'm going to gain a random tarot card. At the start of battle, lose 2 nerve and gain desperation. Attack damage increases in proportion to loss of vigor. Unfortunately, I don't think we can take that. Because we don't have a way of recovering this, and I think that would be... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, we would literally die if we took that. So, there's nothing we can do with that one. Got ourselves a little dog. We're definitely doing you to start out. Defend to prevent the debuff. And it didn't give us extra energy either, so it really was not worth it to me. That's one of those things that I couldn't recover from. Okay, so you guys are coming in for a crap ton of damage. That absolutely sucks. So that's going to be 15 block, which is enough to stop all of this, and we're going to attack. Which ones of you are actually attacking me, by the way? It's the middle 3. Well, I mean, I'm just going to kill your little friend there. We'll still block it all. If we get a battle where our little robot guy survives, I'll be happy. Okay, 9 damage on you. 14 damage on you. And it's down to just 1 enemy. And he's going after Hercules, so Hercules can take it. Our robot actually survived a fight. Start a battle, you gain 2 defensive, and all enemies gain 1 defensive. Block gain from cards and abilities increased by... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can live with that. 12 damage, or gain 15 gold. 16 damage or weakness. I think we go for double-barreled. We could skip that and just not get a card, but... What's our event?
Both your limbs and eyelids grow heavy as you force your way through the woods. You long for a moment's rest. Temptation strikes you as you come across a bit of clear ground where the lichen is at least an arm's length away. You give your head a shake and pick up the pace. The farther you go, the more the lichen retreats, but you hurt yourself struggling through a dense patch of brambles. You emerge from the woods with most of your sanity intact, but physically wounded.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a way of recovering that, at least. Not that we want to be taking that. Let's go some Rising Tensions. So a little bit of damage, we'll recover that by killing guys. Okay, Scatter Shot. I think we actually apply Trauma to that guy. And you're just giving yourself armor. What is that? Oh yeah, and defense gained is increased. This is fine. So we'll go with bleed, and we'll do a trauma on guy at the front. So he actually damages himself and starts getting rid of his armor for us. We do have our force draw down here. I'm going to wait until we actually need it. I was burning it at the very early end for a while there, so... Draw 1 card and gain 9 block. Where they have a random event coming in. You're going to kill this guy as well. Although... No, we're going to do this first. We have 2 points left. I think we go like that. We defend you. End turn? Oh, that's actually going to block all the damage to him. So our little arachnobot survives. It is actually proving semi-handy. And you're just doing stat... Oh, no, you're trying to damage the guy in the back. Well, there's some armor for you, and we'll do 7 more damage to you. If we had more energy, I would go heavier on the cycling, but at the moment, we don't have it, my friend. 14 damage and 4 from you. So that should get in on him before it becomes a problem. So are you gonna... Yeah. Bye. Deal 20 damage to target enemy? Yes, please. Just straight up just an axe. It's an axe in my pocket. Let's see. And I don't think that goes down. So yeah, an extra 10% dodge. Great rare. So more rising tensions. We're going to have to deal with ghosty boys eventually, which kind of sucks, but I can deal with it. Got 8 damage coming in on us, so I'm going to go ahead and just block some of... Oh, no, we get 9 because I have the improvement. A doip. So they're not going to break through my armor. So they're all bleeding. They're coming in for 8 and a debuff. That's coming from the guy in the middle. Think we double barrel you. You have 8 damage coming in now. I'm going to go ahead and drop that on me just to block that damage. And I do like that the little robot guy applies freaking trauma. That, in my opinion, is one of the stronger abilities in this. Okay, so you guys are all going in on him. You're going to do 2 attacks on him. So I'm going to go ahead and knee to the gut you. To get a little bit of trauma on you. I think we just go after your face. So they're both taking damage from attacking him. So you get to go away. She is just going to be healing herself and taking some... I think that's going to add trauma as well. So I think out of these, we actually do ace up our sleeve. Get a vicious attack. I might as well do a reload, because why not? Thin our deck a little bit. We are a little bit on the full side for our deck. And she's planning to just block, which is fine. We're going to do... It's the same damage whether we do double barrel or whether we do normal attack, but she's dead either way. Two trauma and 2 vulnerability to all enemies, applying 1 vulnerability to your agent. No, I'll pass on that. Let's see, what cards do we have the option of? Dirty Trick is not bad. I think we still stick with knee to the gut. We're going trauma. Let's go with another encounter.
The lichen is spreading wildly here. You observe it pulsing faintly, like ripples in a pond.
Let's inspect the pattern.
The ripples have a rhythm, all leading northeast towards Hangman's Hill.
You found a clue. Yay! We got information. I don't know how many clues we... Oh, yeah, we need 1 more clue for Old Tom. We need to win battles against the Highwaymen. So I guess we'll go with foes against the Veil and hopefully draw another Highwayman soon. God, these guys are... That guy gets 2 block every turn. These guys have all kinds of things. Their attack damage and max vigor is increased by 25%. So these guys are scary. So we're going to do vulnerability on you. These guys are immune to trauma. So I think we go a bit more ham. And you're not going to take trauma, but you're going to take 9 damage from this at least. We have 7 and 6 coming in from those. But he just defies all the other damages. Dog's gonna die, unfortunately, so he's gonna take a while to get back up, which kind of sucks. I think we bash... Who's that coming from? Frontline guy? I think we double barrel you. And just shoot you in the face. Probably should have gone with the smoke grenade now that I think about it. You're going in for 8 damage there. I'm going to go ahead and defend on that. We're going to go like this. We're just going to bit. And that shouldn't do anything to you. Yeah. He's just going to keep getting shell every single freaking turn. You're immune to bleeding. I think we draw 3 and discard. Scatter shot can go away. So we defend on you. And 7 damage to you. And yeah, Spectral is just keeping me from doing any status effects on this guy, which kind of sucks. Vulnerability and then 6, yes. Then we do defend on you. I think you might still go down this time, unfortunately. But we'll just need to gut you for 9. And yeah, you are going down. Oh, you evaded one. Sweet. Bonk. You fiend. I do like that we're staying at max health now. What card do we upgrade? 4 cards, and we don't discard any... and we don't exhaust it. Nice. I think loaded dice might be fun. Okay, we're an hour
over the
in.
highwayman, at least for now. The shadows are a bit dimmer, and the air sweeter. The roads once more safe for travel.
Okay. Game bonuses. We can remove a card if we want. Think out of the ones that we have. We're going to actually get rid of... I like those. I think we're going to actually get rid of one of the knees? Or do we get rid of one of the normal attacks? I never really seem to play Scattershot except as an opener. This would be a good upgrade one. I think we actually just get rid of one of the normal attacks.
The wealthy landowners of Thornwood are hosting an exclusive moon party. Rumors of unnatural rites and inhuman guests abound. Infiltrate and uncover their motives.
Time for another mission. Bloodlight Vigil. Oh, and it's a shorter one. But I'm going to go ahead and do a jump cut here, and I'll be recording more later. I think we can suspend the run in the middle. Yeah, we can save and exit. So I'll be coming back at this point whenever I get a chance to record later on. Okay, we are back. It's been mere moments for you. It's been an entire day for me. Things have happened. But anyway, we are actually here. We have encounter, and a merchant. Got 223 gold and random encounters. I think we're going to go with the encounters first, and then we'll visit the merchant last out of these passive options.
You pass through a hamlet, barely a few houses at the roadside, and overhear a conversation within. We need to stay inside, Mar. Our neighbours are losing their damned minds. The man sounds nervous as he consoles his mother. The moon will pass soon, and when it does, all will be right, I promise.
Let's wait and listen.
A chill wind passes you by as you stop to eavesdrop. The man, now concerned, says, Mar, how long have you had this rash? You continue on.
We need some ointment. Oh, we got another clue. So we've completed the Withering Woods clues, investigate the strange gathering, and face and defeat Old Tom. So we actually do make progress on this. Think I'm going to go for another encounter.
The reek of alcohol and tobacco floods your nostrils as you enter a pub filled with seedy wanderers. As you take a seat at the bar, the portly and bug-eyed landlord approaches with 2 tin jugs. "Only drinkers are welcome here. It's ale or lager tonight. What'll it be?" he says.
I will go for ale.
The
Just
landlord
first one.
sets a jug on the bar top. "This one's stale, so it's on the ass," he says. You force yourself to drink, even as the musty contents burn your throat and guts. A small enough price to drown out the horrid sights and sounds you've recently witnessed.
Oh, we lose 5 health and gain 5 sanity. I don't think either of those is really going to matter for us. We still have another encounter there, and we also have the relic. I'm kind of hoping for some gold on one of these,
In a
but it
field
doesn't seem
beside
like
the
it.
old manor, you find a crudely carved statue, several meters tall. It appears to have been hewn from a single black stone, and must be tremendously heavy.
Let's examine the statue
Some of its
itself.
features are reminiscent of a fertility goddess, but the longer you try to focus on its form, the less recognizable it becomes.
We got resources for it, though. We just lost some sanity. This has me very nervous. Pun intended. But the nerve thing actually does make me kind of hesitant, if you will, because we have not found very many ways to restore that. Let's go ahead and get a just normal battle with some humans, though. Are you guys much stronger? Not really. We can do bleeding. That's going to be a 2 cost. We could do vulnerability. We don't have... Yeah. Tends to apply debuff to Molly. Your damage, and this is just a debuff. So I think we want to do trick shot into vicious attack. They are getting blessings. Then you're going to be healing yourself. So I think what we want to do is oh wait, what's the skull thing again? Their attack and damage. Okay, so they're stronger. So because of various things that we've encountered. So I'm going to go ahead and pop you with a trick shot. We're going to do a vicious attack to get bleeding on everybody. That's going to be our start. So they're all going to be taking damage each turn. We got a weakness on there. I think we'll be okay. We've got damage coming in towards us, but I'm going to go ahead and add some block for me. And we are going to do with... Okay, who's actually attacking you? It's the front guy, unfortunately. So I think we're going to do Ace Up the Sleeve. We'll grab ourselves a Defend to throw in on you. Just to minimize some of the damage you're taking. You're probably going to die. If not, you'll just be close. Okay, so that did a little bit of work. They have armor now, unfortunately, but... I think we do... Smoke grenade might not be a bad choice. Especially since they have armor on them. So now we have 10%, 15%, and 11% evasion. Let's go with... It's not going to keep you alive. It's not going to keep you alive. None of these are particularly good. So I'll just go ahead and take some armor on myself. Nothing good is going to come from this. Our dog's going to go down. Okay, so they're going after them. This is... Downed form is still surprisingly around. You are stunned for 3 turns, though. So we're going to do vulnerability on you. So he's going to die from trauma. We defend ourselves to mitigate some of the damage. I'm going to go ahead and draw and see if we can get another block. We didn't, so I'm just going to go straight for your face. And end turn. Then he didn't attack, so he didn't die. He's going to die this next turn. Well, we're going to need block. We're going to go even more block. And we really don't have anything that we can do for free, unfortunately. That's coming from you. That's coming from you. So we can block a good chunk of this. So we're just going to go ahead and bam. It gets us some healing from all this. Still going to suck. Surprisingly, didn't lose our armor in that. Let's go with... I think we are going to go after the trauma on them. So that reduces the damage coming in. And I don't think we block it all, unfortunately. Yeah, we took a little bit of excess damage there. But now, we can just straight up kill you. Which gets us a little bit of that life back. We do have another smoke grenade coming in for us. They are going to be coming back. And you are healing? I'm going to go ahead and do that instead of smoke grenade, because I think we can kill them before they get another good attack on us. Especially since they're bleeding by 4 now. That's 16... 23, so that should be enough. Kabonk! Welcome back, dog. Okay. Apply 2 bleeding to a random enemy 5 times! Holy crap. Does not decrease per turn. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to grab you. As far as what we can get here, reduce the cost of 1 random card in your hand by 1 this combat and exhaust. So basically, it'd make a lot of our cards 0. I think we're just going to reject getting a card this time. Our deck is not really where we want it to be, but that will not contribute to making it good yet.
Wading through the acrid waters, you see a mill perched atop a grassy patch of land in the middle of the forest. Emerging from the reeds, you discover an emaciated corpse slumped against the front door, a cloth pouch clenched in one of its fists. The word "no" is scrawled on the door, and what appears to be dried blood.
I will search the body.
You work with both hands to pry apart the rigidly clenched fingers. Eventually, his digits snap free and you extract the pouch. As you inspect the contents, something snarls from behind the mill's door and begins to bang against it. You dash away before tempting the fates any further.
Ooh. So we get apply 2 regeneration to your agent or ally, but it only lasts for that fight is the thing. So we're just going to continue on without it. Wasn't worth it to us. So now we get to go and visit Yon Merchant and see what they have. Dirty Trick. Hercules Bite would not be bad. As far as artifacts, start a battle, apply weed and weakness and 1 vulnerability to a random enemy. That's not great, not terrible. Draw 1 card and gain 1 after defeating an enemy. You have 280. I think I might, yeah, I'm going to grab that just for a little bit of growth. Damp Matchbook would be not bad, but this gets us a little bit more acceleration in the actual fights. The Velvet Blindfold would be good if we visited the tavern more often, but we don't. Blind is only a 20% miss, and this gives us money, but we're not really going to be focusing on that. Let's go with more Rising Tensions, and we actually have another tarot card we can get there. Okay, so vulnerability in 6. You guys are just doing debuffs, 10 damage and a debuff. I think we're going to do vulnerability. Get rid of this guy first. There you go. So a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of extra damage. We're just going to be focusing in on this guy. Looks like we're actually going to be doing an okay amount of damage to him too, I wager. Nope, no we're not. They're not actually attacking. That sucks. Okay, so we have good bits of damage there, so I do need to defend you so you don't die. You'll be fine. Think we go ahead and bop you. Yeah, he should die from bleeding and trauma. We're already back up to 50 life as well, which is very, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and just start leaning into doing smoke grenade a bit more. We're going to do a trauma on you. Just to give you a little bit of annoyances there. And this is going to go down from his stabs. So she's at 22. Do we actually have anything we can do with that? I'm going to go ahead and do the reload, see if we get something good there. So it becomes a question of, do I just go defensive on this round? I think I do. I'm going to do this first, just to see if we get something particularly useful. I think we just defend. Let them take some of their trauma damage with them. I don't know how many times the dog will revive. I think it's when vigor would be reduced to 0, this character enters recovery form instead of dying. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and reload to block. And I think we do knees to the gut for the rest of that. Because frankly, he needs all the trauma he can get. Because he is a bastard. Another smoke grenade. Actually, we didn't actually use a smoke grenade earlier either. And we will use... might as well use the good attack. Just to get us one more energy and a boop on you. We're going to take damage from this, but I think we can recover from it pretty reasonably. What is that? Your character's attack deals 3 damage to the attacker, so that's not bad. Okay, so we're not going to be able to kill you this turn, but we're going to be able to do some damage at least. So now you're bleeding by 4. You're going to heal. And you're just on a net loss now, so it doesn't even matter. Goodbye. There we go. That was me being kind of bleh. Okay, so we got a Phantom Draft. Draw 2 cards. They cost 0 this turn. 5 damage and 3 poison versus 2 bleeding, 2 random enemy 5 times. I think we take that instead of you. As far as card gain, Point Blank is one that I absolutely want. We're going with that. Okay, so we're at 165. That is going to be a recovery. Oh, we have... we have to choose between those. What the hell are you? That is one we haven't seen before. It's enthralled. They're coming in for 16 damage on us. I'm going to go ahead and just draw some cards real quick. See if we get anything good. So I can do 2 of those. That'll keep me from taking any damage. And we will go for a trauma. I think we go trauma on the little guys because we just want to get rid of them. Because little guys are going to be a lot easier to kill off, especially whenever we get some of our AoEs going. Like that one, Vicious Attack. And this should get us a card and a kill. Don't have a card and a kill on the rest of these, unfortunately. And we'll get trauma on... I think you? So we have trauma on everything except for the back guy. I think we just got poisoned. Force attack deals 4 damage and summons an enemy whispering lichen. Okay. That kind of sucks. Got that going. Let's do 9 damage to you. I'll just go ahead and grab that, get a little bit of defense floating in here. There's our point blank that we kind of wanted. Too bad we're not going to see it again. And we will go for, yeah, just more defense. Because there's not really much she's going to be doing to us. She's just going to be attacking us for a pinch O damage. I think she just died from trauma. You can no longer gain money, but we get 1 additional energy. We'll think about that one for a second. That's stun. Stun is nice. That shuts them down for a turn. But it is a 2 cost. We're going to go for that. Do I want to lose my ability to make money? I think I'm just going to re-roll for another tarot card. We're going to go for you. Random tarot card. Increase the level of your ability by 1. Reduce your max ability points by 1. Okay. Don't know what that's doing for us. Oh. Did I not take it? What? I guess we're doing the encounter.
The crowd cheers or screams, impossible to discern which. When for a moment the moon's glow fades, they exchange bewildered glances before the sky flushes scarlet again. You slip away before you can be spotted.
Reflect.
You try to make sense of the sky's shifting colors and the mad folk's delirious chorus. Ultimately, you're left with more questions than answers about what just transpired.
Oh, -2
The
max.
motives for the moon party were merely desperate half-thoughts conjured by the mind-sickening moon. You avoided slipping into madness, along with the party guests.
Restore health and gain bonuses? Yes. We can remove a card. Think as far as what we want to remove. Not entirely sure yet. We haven't been playing this one, so I'm going to actually get rid of the loaded dice. It'll probably be a regret that I have,
You've
because it seems
intercepted a missive
interesting.
from a local constabulary to Scotland Yard. A few officers went missing while on patrol near Blackwell Marsh, and the locals seem to be growing restless.
Oh no. Mission 3, bodies in the marsh. Okay, so we've got the crooked hair. Guess we didn't take the one that makes it so we can't earn money. So I'm going to go with... I'm going to go ahead and just earn some money then. I thought I took it, but we're going to go ahead and receive 75. That makes the next merchant at least interesting. We'll do rando encounter.
Ahead, you spot a faint blue light, like some eldritch lamp floating through the swamp, its swaying motion too regular for marsh gas. Whatever it is, it mirrors your steps as you walk, but the dense brush conceals whoever carries it through the gloam.
Follow!
You hear a faint sound on the wind, like children playing. Casting around for the source, it seems to come first from in front, then behind. Without warning, the light blinks out. You wait in the darkness for your eyes to adjust and discover something stuck in the mud at your feet.
Ooh. Increase max nerve by 5 and heal 5 nerve. Yes, please. So that's just a basic positive. I will gladly take that. Now, do I go for tarot first? Yeah, we'll go for tarot first. Hello. Gain a random tarot card. Increase doom by 2. That makes the difficulty escalate faster. I think we just continue without that one. We'll eventually find a third that we like.
Something flickers underfoot, casting outsized shadows that skip and dance by its feeble light. It's a broken lantern among the weeds, its flame guttering but still lit.
Well, of course I'll investigate.
Alongside the abandoned lantern, you find a boot half stuck in the mud. You suspect it belongs to one of the missing constables. The moment you touch it, the light winks out.
We get another tarot card. Whenever you shuffle your deck, gain an energy. Yes, I will take that one. That one doesn't have any drawbacks. So we'll get to what's in Crawthorne Manor in a little bit as well. These are the 3... Okay, so they're a little bit tougher. They have... Oh, and they're up by 50% on those. Okay, so we're going to do vulnerability on you. We're going to block on ourselves. And kaponk. Yeah, that should kill them. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's not going to kill them. They're going to get pretty low, though. Whenever they attack plus bleed, they're going to be at 1, I think. Eh, they're dead. They did kill my dog. You bastards. Okay, so they're going to take you out. Let's go ahead and get the bleeding. We'll apply trauma to... Let's see, who are these coming from? Both from the back guy? So I will go ahead and do trauma on you. I don't want to waste my consumables on enemies like this. This is a very basic encounter. Knee to the gut. Who's coming in for these? Front guy, and then we have the curse attack. And I'm going to knee to the gut. You? Not much I can do with that. I don't want to use up my consumables. We're going to take a debuff. Which was just bleeding. That's actually not that bad. Okay, draw a card, gain 9 block. Yes. Deal 8 damage 2 times. Yes. We'll go for an attack on you. That's not going to get us our next round, but hey, we're making some progress. Okay, so he's just going straight for the debuff. So I think we go ahead and draw 3 off of that, and hopefully lethal. Ta-dar! It gets us and heal 1 nerve. I don't really care about that. 6 damage 3 times. 6 block, draw 2 cards, gain 1 villain vulnerability. Yeah. I'll do the 6 3 times. Because we don't care about the T. Okay, so we have Hawthorne Manor, we have Whispers in the Dark, and we have a random encounter. So I'm going to go with Powerful Relic. Or Powerful Cards, sorry. Gain a Relic. Yeah, we're going to gain a Relic. You know, deal unblocked damage to an enemy. Apply Poison. And it is a decreasing one. Increase travel card preview by 1. Increase the number of travel decks by 1. Increase max energy by 1. I mean, this would be very, very, very nice. Because we'd be able to rack up just a ton of poison on everybody. I think playing more cards wins in the long run, though. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that one. Next chance we get to get that, I'm going to be grabbing it. Okay, so that's the bottom of that stack. So I'm going to go with ghosts. Let's fight the ghosts. They're going to murder me. We do have a debuff coming in on us. Okay, so let's go with vulnerability. 25 damage. And we just take it to the face. We're going to get debuffed hard, though. It's just weakness. That's actually not the worst thing that we could have going on there. Go vulnerability and weakness by discarding you. We draw one. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Gets rid of big guy, and we'll do a trauma on you. Oh, we still have more energy. Sure, I'll do an attack. 6 damage coming in on the dog, unfortunately. Dog gonna go down again. He is definitely struggling. And we'll draw 4 and discard 1. And yeah, we don't really have too much we can do besides just shoot you in the face. I need to, oh yeah, we can't get trauma on him because he's a ghost. Yeah, it's trauma, poison, bleed, and yeah. But he's weak versus burning and cold. We don't have the ability to do either of those. So LeBonk, LeBonk, and we win. Not back up to full life yet, but we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade a random card. That's going to be 6 damage 5 times. Nice. 10 damage, deal 4 damage to a random enemy 2 times. That one's not bad either. We're making progress. We got encounter and a sawmill. Yeah, I'll just go this way.
In a woodsy glade, you discover a young woman, her flesh crawling with lichen, her eyes dim and unfocused as she mutters to herself. Though you can barely make out the sounds, you somehow grasp their meaning.
Leave, she whispers. Save yourself while you still can.
No, I'm going to try and save you.
And give her some water.
I fled here as this purple rash covered my body, and thoughts of rage and murder flooded my mind. I expect I shall either expire or become something new. If you somehow make it back, give the Bitterby family my regrets and tell them not to search for me. I am at peace.
You watch as she slowly draws her last breath. For a moment she is still, but then the corpse begins to convulse. She's one of them now.
Oh no, we've got a battle! Oh, so that's... Okay, so she's from that... And that's interesting. So we kind of encountered that before it became a thing. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of block there because I am a furred. Let's go ahead and we are going to traumatize whom? Traumatize you. And we don't have anything to discard, so it's just like free there. Let's see if we have anything we can do. Extra block? Sure. As long as our little machine starts applying some trauma around the board, we're good. And yes, they are just dropping a ton of spores on our poor little buddy there. Okay, we can do damage and bleeding to everybody. We can do 25 damage to a single target. I think we're going to do the bleeding first. And we take out you. Gets us energy in that. Oh, we didn't get a good card for that. No. Let's just go ahead and do that one then. See what we have. We're going to discard. This is what I was hoping for. We're going to discard that. End turn. There's our little friend. Apply vulnerability and 6 damage. Sure. And we'll do a reload. Slug and buck. Yes, this. We got 2 energy left. I think they're just getting buffed, so we might as well do damage and just get a little bit of defense for ourselves. And now we do buckshot blast, I believe. We don't have enough to do both of them, sadly, but we can still kill them off. Get our heals up. Start a battle, restore 1 nerve. That's not really going to benefit us that much, I don't think. I think what we have would be better anyway. And then there's a mug, which is just a better attack. We also have another point blank. I'm going to go with the mug, though, because we need more 1 damage stuff. Keep our curve low. And what do we want from this one? It's going to be... It's going to get some more salvage. Let's go heavy on the salvage. Showdown with the ultimate evil plaguing the area. We are going to die here, aren't we?
You spy something in a fetid pond, which you first take for a hump of rags. A pale woman floats face down at the edge, dress billowing in the still water, hair drifting in a lank fan around her head.
Approach with caution.
The body slips beneath the surface as you approach. For a moment, the night is still. Then, a writhing mass of black tentacles bursts up out of the water.
Oh, I'm glad we actually had some to spare. Oh, God. She's part fish. Okay. So, opener. Prevents the application of negative status effects 1 time. The power of Chaos Moon strengthens the enemies. You got defensive perk. We're going to do smoke grenade first. I'm going to apply bleeding. We're going to do it 1 more time. We're going to bluff just to get the status effects in on there. And end turn. Get this party started. So they're going to give themselves shields the first turn. Seduce to add 5 stacks, apply stun. Okay, so that's okay. Can deal with this. That is going to be a crap ton of damage coming in, though. I think we are going to just do Phantom Draft. And I'm going to do Ace up the sleeve. It's going to result in us discarding the expensive defend. Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing the defense. I think we go ahead and do the point blank. Now it's a question of, do we do slug and buck and another defend? Or do we do a mug and an attack? That'd be 14. This is 10. Okay, so that does a little bit of damage. I probably need to get weakness on them, so I... Oh, geez. Yeah, that does damage you. Our dog almost went down. I'm going to go ahead and reload. So we do you. Vulnerability. 20 damage with a vulnerability. Oh, that doesn't actually get vulnerable boost. Okay. We have 16 damage there or 14. Sorry. Yeah, it's 16 either way. I think we go, because that would be plus 8 would be 24. This would be, it's up to 13, so it's only 4. Yeah, we do this one. And they're gonna debuff me. No! We're gonna get an extra energy on this one, though. Okie dokie. Let's get our one draw. So knee. We're at 17 life, unfortunately, so we can't actually stop this. Go and get ourselves some evasion, and I will throw a defend on me, because you're going down, bud. They're gonna take lethal from this. They kill themselves with that. And we get an artifact. Elites and bosses drop one additional relic whenever you shuffle your deck, draw one card. I think out of these, I think we're just going to go Lunar Mask. Gain 10 block and restore 1 ability point. I'm assuming these are ability points. And yeah, we can't actually... Oh, we can just right-click to remove them. Yeah, I don't mind having less card options. Heal 3 Vigor, Defensive 1. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Hangman and just get this... Confirm and grab you. Spiky does not decrease. It's basically a Thorns thing to us. And Piercing, if I remember correctly, ignores any kind of armor or anything like that. So that's not a bad one. Do we go proactive? I think we'll go Spiky. Got a lot of XP on that, though.
The wretched creature falls limp at the side of the pond. As the murky water settles, you can now make out a pile of bones and rags, all that remains of its victims. While the night seems calm, you wonder what other beasts may still lurk nearby.
I think we still have one more mission here. We're going to go ahead and remove one of the basic attack cards, I believe. No, actually, we're going to get rid of the other ace up the sleeve. Reason
A dark
being,
road cuts through the forest to Hangman's Hill, illuminated by the spectral glow of the whispering lichen. It seems to be spreading from here, and you strongly suspect you're close to discovering the source.
yeah, I have a gut feeling. Oh, we only have the ultimate evil plaguing the area, so that's another boss battle. I have a gut feeling that we're actually almost done with this one. Oh, we've got encounters and stuff there as well. Okay, so I am going to go for you first. We're going to receive some money. We're going to visit the merchant next. None of those are particularly interesting. Immediately draw 3 tarot cards. Add wound consumable slot. At the start of battle, gain 2. An extra consumable slot would not be bad. We do have the money for it. I think we go with those two. Grab the conch. And that. And then if we get another item, we'll have a slot for it. Oh, you know what? Let's just gain a random consumable. Gain 15 wind up. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to click on it to take it. I didn't click on it. Well, hopefully we'll get one
In a
from here.
secluded hollow, you discover a small brick cottage. The windows are all boarded over, but a trickle of smoke rises from the chimney. A soft voice calls from behind the door. Don't look like you have the whisper yet. You shouldn't be here. It's not safe. Old Tom is watching.
Who's old Tom?
What can you tell me about old Tom? A weathered face appears at a crack in the window. Have you heard of Hangman's Hill? As the legend goes, Tom King was hanged for a highwayman ages back. He's been haunting the place ever since. Then what about the whisper, as you call it? I reckon it's down to that damned moon somehow. Anyway, I wish you luck. He steps back into the shadows.
2 strength and all enemies gain 1 strength. We don't do a lot of multi-attacks. We have a couple, but not a ton. I'm just going to go ahead and drop in on that.
You follow the lichen's sickly glow up a steep and rocky path. Arriving at the top of Hangman's Hill, you find a sprawling oak tree with a rusty gibbet cage dangling from the sturdiest branch. Within is the corpse of old Tom. He raises a bony finger towards you, and a malodorous wind rattles the tree.
Well, we're going to fight him.
Must be stopped at all costs. You stand your ground. Whatever happens, you mustn't let your guard down, lest you shed this mortal coil prematurely.
Okay. Hopefully we don't get completely destroyed. Second boss battle. 66 and 7. Okay, so. Frenzy application of negative status effects for 2. Neither of those is decreasing. Block gain from all cards and abilities increased by 1, so they just automatically get those. Do we kill the tree or do we kill the Tom? I think we do. We start with 7. We're going to start burning up that one's aura stuff, I believe. Okay, end turn. Let's see what these curses are. Vulnerability and weakness. Ugh. Coming in for 30 damage on our dog. I'm going to go ahead and put the spiky on you. Defend isn't going to help. I think point blank might be where it's at. Because we don't need gold for anything on this. And it's going to go ahead and attack him, which deals a little bit of damage back, but I'm not focusing in on this. I'm going after you. Oh, Cosmic Terror. They are coming in for my life now. Okay, so that's 3. I think we do this one first. As far as these go, let's get Scatter Shot gone. That's going to be vulnerability, Rama. Then we have one more left, so we're going to go for 6 damage on you, try and start getting rid of the armor. And then we bluff and do that. We're going to take mental damage, but the rest of it should be fine. Slug and Buck. Bleeding does not seem like a bad one because they can still bleed. Slug and Buck seems like the go-to. And I guess we just go for a shield? What do we have in our discard pile? Only 2 costers, but it does cost 0 if we do this. And both of those are actually decent, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Bleeding. Okay, we're not taking any damage this turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and pump up my defend. So, yeah, the goal for me is take out the tree first and see what happens with old Tom. Because I have a feeling the tree is the source of a lot of stuff. You are coming in for a lot of stuff here. Don't know what the ability point was, but sure. We're going to be taking damage this turn. It's kind of an understood. Oh, ability point. Doi. It's that. I am a Muron. And yeah, we can just do Merc and Merc. Yeah, goal, get tree down. Tree is going to be taking a bit of damage as well, which is nice. Okay, gain some block. Ace up the sleeve to get some other stuff going for us. Let's get rid of a normal attack. We're going to discard you. And now it's a question of, do I just stop all the physical damage? Or do I let myself get one physical damage and just go bleh? So you should be coming back. Corrupted Oak is in a bad way. Not quite lethal on it. Although, hear me out. That. So big thing there, dead. And end turn. And we should be good to just finish this guy off. He's gonna heal himself. That's fine. That is more than fine. That is actually what I'd rather you do. We'll apply some block there just to keep you around. Because we do have enough for scatter shot and the attack as well. Not enough to block all the damage, but we don't need him blocking all the damage. We just need him kind of lingering around like a bad fart. Nine damage, bleeding, that, and we'll do a weakness on you and end turn. So yeah, he be struggling. And he's done. That boss was oddly enough easier than the previous one.
The rusty cage crashes open, spilling the remains of old Tom onto the ground. The whispering lichen's glow dims to nothing, and with its unholy source defeated, it begins to wither. Ridding the forest of this deadly curse should bring relief to the villagers nearby, but the moon's glow is stronger than ever.
Oh my. Oh, this one's not voice acted. After vanquishing the evil in the area, you report back to Starling. Take a moment to revel in your victory, but remember, the Syndicate doesn't rest. There will always be work to do. Oh, sorry, there is always work to do.
Success with the repairs?
I've just replaced the centrifugal, Governor, so the Starlings should be skyworthy once more. And not a moment too soon. The moon's radiation is growing stronger.
The forests are quaint, but I would welcome a change of scenery.
That's an important reminder. Thank you. The Starlings' facilities are still damaged. With more salvage, perhaps we can clear some space for needed allies along the way.
Possibly. So we got a crap ton of XP on that. Good lord. How many levels up did we get? I mean, that guy alone was what, 3 levels up, or give or take? Yeah, it's still going up. Okay, so we got 10 of them now. We've got 15 repair resources. We don't have enough to get this down to another pip, but we do have enough to get the laboratory. We do have enough to get the galley. And we do have enough to get the cargo hold. So we're slowly making our way through these. We don't have enough for the observation deck yet. We have an extra consumable slot at the start of each journey. We have all agents get max nerve, and we have max vigor, and we also have a common card at the start. If we can get that up to level 2, we'll be happy. Preview when selecting a travel card. That would be very, very nice. These all require getting to like level 2 on you, level 3 on you, and level 2 on you. So it's not like we can just automatically have these unlocked right away. So Griswold in the workshop would be a very good pickup because that would give us access to something we're semi-familiar with, whereas these other two we're not familiar with. We don't know Jericho and we don't know Nandi, but we do know Griswold to an extent, what his deck is going to do. And no, we can't see what their abilities are. We could just boost all of... Okay. I don't know why the dog only got 1 evasion. This does not seem to be functioning properly. Vulnerability to all enemies. That costs 9 to get. Oof. Oof. I'm going to go with higher evasion. Actually, let's go ahead and refund all talents. Let's go ahead and get like just max evasion. I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit of negotiator. Yeah, there's some fun ones for both of them. I have a feeling all of them are going to have this kind of 2-tier thing because each of them have a companion. So let's go back. But since we finished that mission, there is one more thing that we need to consider. Can we go back to Withering Woods? Oh, we actually have more missions that we can do here. 3 out of 8 done. So there, we can go back, and we can go back through this area and actually explore them. And then we can also do progression in on these other ones now. This one, I have a feeling we have to finish up these 3 first, and then this is going to be like your final location of doom to face off against the Moon God. But this was fun, and I look forward to trying some of the other ones. I might do an episode of each zone on the channel, depending on how you guys receive it, because I'm actually having fun with this, and I do like the kind of setup for it. It's not overly hard, but it's not overly easy either, so nice balance effect. I do imagine hardcore deck builder fans will probably want a hard mode eventually. For me, I enjoy deck builders and I enjoy kind of like messing around with the weird combos. I would also hope that eventually, and this might actually be an endless mode, I don't know, but I hope that there is eventually some way to do an endless mode in this, because then you can start snowballing the weird stuff and totally refine your deck. But until then, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!